All right, guys. So this is great news for the Biafrans. All right. So a lot of people are going to say, "Oh, what's going on here? This is not the same Maniba we know." And some persons are also going to definitely argue this. Some will say this is an old video, but I want you guys to understand that there is nothing like Simon Ekpa in the prison.
Audio Jungle.
We know the government of Nigeria tried everything they could or they can to make sure that they stop Simon Ekpa from, you know, carrying that bag of citizenship, Finland citizenship. But the very truth about this thing is that, come what may, a citizen is always a citizen. Look at how Simon Ekpa is addressing the Finland. Look at how other workers are sitting around. But, guys, to some people, so I know definitely some persons are going to say old video, this one, that one. This is a new video, right? So some also have said Simon Ekpa is in the prison. I know we have done videos of that. We have seen a lot of videos where they say Simon Ekpa is in the prison, and some say there was a particular video I saw. I heard the man say in English language that Simon Ekpa that everybody shouting is in the prison is not in the prison. And this is a neighbor, Simon Ekpa's neighbor in Finland. All right. So I want you guys to pay attention to everything that is going to happen in this particular video update. And also, there is one of our brothers going to update us on Simon Ekpa's court case, and also, when they talk about release, it's not releasing him from jail or prison. All right. So release that they mean is release from whatever ban. All right, and restrictions. Right, so I'm going to let us to listen to him. A lot of people say this young man is in prison. Someone who is in prison cannot negotiate business with people, with companies. All right, so guys, kudos for Biafrans. Let you guys to listen to him. The video is going to be very brief, but let's pay attention to what he said in this particular video before we go over to the next update. All right.
Forward to have something like this to attend in future, and I am here to build bridges for those who have connections that can benefit us. I am open for that connection. Thank you.
Wonderful people of Biafran, good afternoon, good evening, good night to all of you, pending your time zone, area of domicile, this very wonderful evening that we are in. Biafrans, okay, Kerry said he went to see Prime Minister for 30 minutes, spoke with him. And Adadi Orama said she as well went to Finland to see our Prime Minister, and our Prime Minister said to them that we should fall back to break. That's what they told us. Yeah, but we are going to, expose some things here today from what they have said. Now, let's fast forward to some months back when the Nigerian terrorist government told TOBI, our Prime Minister, to stop the sit-at-home every Monday because he was really dealing with the economy of Nigerian states. And TOBI refused. TOBI said the only way sit-at-home will stop is until our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is being released, unconditional, and come to Finland to see him. Then from there they can now decide what to do with the sit-at-home every Monday. TOBI never paid attention to that. Why? Because they got Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to write a letter while Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is seated in the prison dungeon for doing nothing. And they gave it to TOBI. Yes, TOBI. Simon Ekpa Njoku. Nnamdi Kanu has finally written a letter to you to stop this Monday sit-at-home. For those of you who says that the Monday sit-at-home is not actually affecting the Nigerian state, why were they very anxious of stopping the sit-at-home every Monday? You know what Mazi Simon Ekpa told the Nigerian terrorist government? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not a free man. He can't give me order from the DSSS dungeon. If you want me to comply with the orders of Mazen and they can release him, let him come to Finland and sit at home with die a natural death. You see, the problem of Nigeria is that they know the problem, but they don't want to tackle the problem. They only want to, gaslight the problem. And that is why they went and started, looking for how to pull down Simon Ekpa. But instead of pulling down Simon Ekpa, they are now in problem. And I'm going to explain that just in a jiffy. You see, whatever is happening today is for our own good. It's on our own favor. Now, this same Adadi Oramma, why is your child? Now, Koheli, Finland. I think she has completely gone mad. And this useless man called Nkiri, or whatever his Isaiah Anyog, came to tell Biafrans that the same Obatobia, let's assume that what they are saying is so, that Obatobia is in prison, that Obatobia is jailed. Let's assume that Obatobia is in prison, and Obatobia has not communicated to people like us. Obatobia has not come to speak to Biafrans, that we should fall back to Brigi. Now, Obatobia told Odade Arama to tell Biafrans that we should fall back to Brigi. Obatobia came to tell Isaiah Anyogo, Ogenkiri, the criminal man in the US, that we should fall back to Brigi. And they are coming to put it out to us. Obatobia is in detention and is giving me order. The same Obatobia that refuses to take order from Nigerian government on Mazen Nnamdi Kanu's case is now the same Obatobia that is now telling you and I to fall back to Brigi, to exile. To fall back to exile, where we just left. We just left Egypt. Then, the same Moses is telling us to go back to Egypt. Can you see how dumb this animal? They want to do this, they want to, sabotage. They don't even get level. They don't have swag on how to sabotage. Obatobie is in detention, asking me to back down from what Madam Ngozi Orabueze declared on the 29th. Can you see that this is just hatred, wickedness? If Ogenkere was not paid by the Nigerian government to destroy this, let him come out and let him come and take not even 1 hour, 30 minutes questions from Biafrans. And we'll be okay. 30 minutes. And let them not be aggressive. You see how Madam Orabueze took her questions yesterday, which is 5, without any, insult or backlash of argument and all whatnot. She will put down your question and, take it and push it back to you. That is how a reasonable person should behave. They think we don't know what is going on. We kept quiet because we just don't want to contradict issues. Today, those same people are asking you that the same Obatobie that refuses order from the Nigerian government, they are asking us now to take order from Obatobie while he's in detention that we have not heard from him. It's not serious. If Obatobie calls me from detention now, calls Madam Ngozi Orabueze now and said, fall back to Brigi, I will stop this agitation. We will stop it because it doesn't make any sense. So after giving birth to a child, you now tell your wife that this child doesn't look good. This child, they don't like the way he came on time, that there's no money to take care of he or she. She should go back to your womb and you should carry her again for another 9 months. There is no sense in what these people are doing. There is no sense. And Biafran, look at what is happening today. Tinubu came to France to discuss Simon Ekpa's case. Most of you said he went for that he went on is it a business meeting in France and all of whatnot. The France president went away. He flew away. Why? Because he came to discuss Simon Ekpa's case. Nobody wants to get involved. No EU want to get involved because they know the calamity that will befall them. You have accused this man of inciting violence. You have accused this Simon Ekpa of, killing his people. Now bring evidence. No evidence. And France president flew to Egypt, leaving a poor president of a nation doesn't even know that the man came, because the date is near now. Is it not next month that the prosecutor will bring out the whole case and the nonsense that he sent to Finland through Ogenkere to read to the world of the crime that Mazi Simon Ekpa'S committed? Is not a crime. Fighting for your rights is not a crime. Most of these Nordic countries, got their independence from abroad. So they cannot change the law because of Nigeria, and that is why everybody ran away. You see that the problem of Nigeria is not the insecurity. The problem of Nigeria is not the hunger, it's not the dollar inflation. It is Simon Ekpa. Tinubu is in France. It will take him nothing to go to Finland to say, oh, I have come for that case of Simon Ekpa. These are the evidences I have brought, final evidence. Because up to today, the Finland authority has not founded Mazi Simon Ekpa guilty of any crime. Up to today that I'm speaking to you. Today is 12th of April 2025. Finland has not founded him guilty. Hey! Just sabotaging the whole struggle. This is how bad it has become because of money. Killing your people in the whole of the southeast, confusing our soldiers, telling them to stand down, making life miserable for our people. No wonder that your Rama was bragging. I am a man, just shouting like a mad wolf dog. An illiterate, a fool in an entity, challenging our Ekpa'S. If Obulunike this struggle go abugogi, it does wake, you will go and rest. Everybody will, you still, maintain your respect. That you people are saying I'm talking rubbish. The day in Koheligidili, and I will pack my things and go and rest. I will never sabotage anybody. Do anything you want to do, you go ahead and do it. Not to sabotage the struggle. Not to sabotage what we are doing. Not to put people's life in danger because of the sabotage. This same Isaiah Anyogo, since this Biafra was declared, he has not been able to take questions from Biafra. Not until tomorrow, not until today, not until now. What is wrong with these people? They think we are fools? Isaiah Anyogo, Ogenkere, I am not hard to find. Come, we need to ask you questions. We need to know what happened. Because you said you are fighting for TOBI. Yeah. You said you are fighting for TOBI. So we need to know what is happening. We need to know, indeed, if you are really or truly fighting for TOBI, come and explain to Biafra what happened. Who is submitting documents? Who the Nigerian state stand to submit documents against our prime minister? These are all animals. And they will come on social media telling you what is not, trying to confuse and deceive Biafrans. This man has sabotaged the lot. This Isaiah Anyog, he has sabotaged the lot. And we are going to stop him. We are going to stop him on his track. He can never go further than this. Ogenkere is a bastard. I said it. And it will remain so. People are telling you that they went to see TOBI, and the only thing TOBI said to tell Biafran is that we should fall back to death. We should fall back. So TOBI is now an educated fool that doesn't have sense anymore. TOBI does not know the reason why he told us to come to Finland for a declaration of Biafra on the 2nd day of December. Now, TOBI said those things are null and void, that they are not working, that those documents are rubbish. It's rubbish. What you people went to do there is just nonsense. That is what they are telling us that Robert Obie told them.